What's up, Tech Gang? Stefan here from TechRight. Today I'm going to be doing the unboxing and first impressions of the BLU Vivo 11 Plus. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and break this down really quick, because in the past you guys know that BLU hasn't been my favorite brand, to say the least. Now you might be asking me, what the hell are you doing with a Vivo 11 Plus or whatever? Why are you even, going towards this brand or even looking at anymore? The CEO actually just released a tweet 2 weeks ago. Now in layman's terms, basically the tweet meant that they're not going to be releasing, tons of devices without any rhyme or reason. Obviously you guys know that they were just releasing devices just to release devices, it seemed like, and they were pretty much just throwing all these devices at the wall and seeing what stuck. Obviously a ton of duds came out of that, and that wasn't the right move. So hopefully they can gain that good presence in the technology world again. Not that it was ever there too much, but there were good BLU devices in the past. So today we have the BLU Vivo 11 Plus. Now I did get this on Amazon.com for $280, so if you guys want to check current pricing, that will be in the description down below. Again, it will be an affiliate link, so if you guys would like to help the channel, you guys can go ahead and use that link. But first and foremost, I wanted to take a look at the box because we've never had plastic on BLU products before. If you guys know, we might have had plastic on some of the other devices that we've seen in Target, but every time I got a phone from BLU, there was literally no plastic on it. I do like the artistic vibe that's going on right here. It looks like it's a painting on the front of the device. But let's go ahead and go into the specifications. Definitely get an A for effort though on the design of the box. Really sexy. Alright guys, so we're going into the specifications. We have a 6.2-inch Full HD Plus all-screen design, and that does include the notch for all of you people who hate the notch. We do have a notch on this device. We also have the MediaTek Helio P60 2 GHz octa-core processor. Now you can pretty much compare the P60 to the 660, the Snapdragon 660. So the power is pretty much the same when it comes to that. We also have 128 gigabytes of internal storage, 6 gigabytes of RAM. We have a dual 16 plus 5 megapixel camera. We have a 16 megapixel selfie camera. We have wireless charging, which is actually very surprising because we have some devices, from OnePlus that we don't even get wireless charging on, and we're paying pretty much twice the price of this device. We also have 3D True Depth Face ID, which is pretty awesome because a lot of people don't really like using the, the regular Android security Face ID, so that's awesome that we have that in here. We also have advanced security fingerprint sensor, micro SD card up to 128 gigabytes if you guys would like to expand that. We have 4G LTE, we have all the US bands, we have band 66, we have band 12. We just have all of the bands to work in the US, and I am going to be using this on Metro PCS, so if you guys want to know that, I am going to use it on Metro. And Android 8.1 Oreo. So this is the really cool thing that they were also talking about. This is going to get an update to Pi early next year, so we are going to get Android 9.0 on a BLU device, and we are going to get an update, which is very surprising. That's one of the reasons why I picked up this device, because the specifications, one, were pretty damn good, and we are also going to get a Android Pi update, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and see what's inside. Alright guys, so we have Mr. Knifey right here. Let's go ahead and go to the back of the box and cut this out. Always cut away from you. Remember that, guys. Don't want to hurt yourself. Awesome, nice hard box. Alright guys, so knowing this is a BLU device, it looks like we are going to have a ton of goodies in here. So let's go ahead and take the top off. Ooh, nice. Alright guys, first and foremost, you already know we have the device right here, but we saved the best for last as always. Next thing, IMEI stickers, definitely save them. We have our wall charger, 5 volt to 2 amps right here. We have our USB Type-C charging cable, which is actually really dope because it's in this silver color. It looks pretty thick as well, so definitely not going to break. We also strangely get some earbuds inside here, which is pretty cool. We have our SIM ejector tool. Another thing, guys, this does not have a 3.5mm head jack, so we do have a dongle tool right here. We do have some plastic on that, so let's go ahead and take that off. Next sticker we have right here is the looks like some Da Vinci art right here. Looks pretty dope though. Design, same design as the box. Honestly reminds me of Off-White, if you guys know what clothing brand that is. So looks like they're trying to do something like that. We have our quick start guide, and we have our dual SIM installation guide. And it looks like we get 2 cases inside of here. Now this is the first one. We just have a clear TPU silicone case. So that's pretty cool. cutouts for camera, fingerprint sensor, all that good stuff. Next thing we have right here is the art case. That's dope. We have like this art case, all the cutouts. It doesn't look like the best quality case, but honestly, that's dope right there. That's a dope design. And last but not least, we have the tempered glass screen protector right here. So that's really awesome that we get all those goodies in this package. All right, guys, so next thing we have is the device. Let's go ahead and take this little piece of plastic off. And here we go. Let's get into it. Let's take off the screen. And for some reason, it looks like we actually have a screen protector on there right now, but it doesn't look like a strong one. Yeah, this is supposed to be taken off. Awesome. All right, guys, so first and foremost, it looks like we have our whole setup right here. We have our headset in the middle, 16 megapixel camera. Looks like we have a proximity light sensor as well as notification light in the middle as well. And that's all going to be on that notch, as I said before. Let's go to the back of the device, take this off. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, definitely looking like an iPhone X, guys. It's really looking like an iPhone X right now. Back of the device, we have our dual rear facing camera set up right here. We have the 16 plus 5 megapixel and the flash right under it. We also have that fingerprint sensor and the blue logo under that as well. This looks like it is a fingerprint magnet, so obviously if you want to pop a case on here, you can, or you can rock it nude. Right side of the device, we have our very, very clicky and tactile power and volume up and down button. Honestly, so far feels really nice in the hand. It feels like a premium handset. It feels like an iPhone X, pretty much. Feels like an iPhone X, feels just as premium as an iPhone X. But not the iPhone X price tag, obviously. Going to the left side of the device, all the way at the top right here, we have our SIM tray that we can go ahead and pop a micro SD card in there, or our SIM card inside of there. Bottom of the device, we have our USB Type-C input, and it looks like one of these is going to be our speaker, and one's probably going to be a noise-canceling mic. I'm guessing this is going to be the speaker right here on the right side. Top of the device, we have absolutely nothing. So first impressions, feels really nice in the hand. It feels like I don't know. It feels like a PH1, an essential PH1 phone. Honestly, it really feels like that. It feels premium. Definitely feels like a very premium handset. And for $280, the feel of this phone is definitely there. Let's go ahead and boot up the device. But first impressions are really good for me. We get that grayish color right here on the back. It's kind of like a smoked gray. But yeah, this is the screen right here. Obviously, we have the notch at the top of the device. Looks like an iPhone X. And let's see that boot up. Alright, guys, so first impressions on turning on this phone. The screen actually looks really good. Let's go ahead and get our notch right there. This is a 19:9 aspect ratio phone. If you want to take it down to 18:9 and you don't like the notch, obviously you can go ahead and do that. You can go ahead and turn that on in the settings when you actually go to display. So let's go to display really quick, and you can actually go to switch screen display area, and you guys can just turn that on, and you can switch between 18:9 and 19:9. So if you guys don't like notches, boom, hide the notch. If you want it, you don't care, boom, right there. Another thing that I noticed as soon as I opened this device is that we actually have a 5 gigahertz band. So we are going to have 5G on this device. So let's go ahead and go to over here. We have 5G, all of the 5G connections right here. I'm connected to a 5G connection right here as well. So that's really cool. Next thing I wanted to take a look at was the camera inside this device, because it actually looks like a very decent camera. Let's go ahead and take a picture real quick. All right, guys, so I took a picture. Definitely looks really nice. Pop it up on the screen for you guys. Go ahead and take one of these portrait photos right here. Awesome. That looks really, really nice. That looks nice, and it cuts around the edges very, very well. So good stuff right there. We also have different modes on here, such as backlight, panorama, group selfie, but we actually can't even scroll through these modes. Hopefully they can fix that in an update, but you actually have to manually go ahead and press them. So we have photo. We also have face beauty. We have video. Now, as far as video goes, video quality, we have video up to 1080p. So we can go all the way from QCIF, which is low, all the way up to 1080p, which is fine. Obviously, we're going to check that out later in the review, but that's pretty cool. Doesn't look like you have 60 frames per second, though. But yeah, next thing we have right here is some features up there in the top left corner. We have professional, time lapse, slow motion, a group selfie. We also have a ton of little filters you guys can use for maybe your Instagram, Twitter, or any of your social media pages. Another thing that really surprised me was 3D Face ID. Now you actually have to go ahead and set this up inside of security options, but we're going to go ahead and show you guys right now. Let's go ahead and turn off the phone. Let's go ahead and go to the side really quick. So let's all my fingers are on the sides of the phone, so I can't unlock it with the fingerprint. So let's go ahead and try this out. Literally straight away. 3, 2, 1, go. Straight away. 3, 2, 1, go. It's already opened. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. Already open. Go again. Open. Really, really fast Face ID. That is very, very impressive on BLU's part. As far as the screen, viewing angles are very, very good. We don't really have any bad viewing angles on this device. And on to actually watching videos and listening to music and different stuff like that outside of the one speaker that we hear at the bottom right here. Let's go ahead and turn this on. It sounds really, really good. Wow. So that sounds really good. That was another surprising point about this phone, is the speaker's actually really, really good. And I don't really use the speaker too much. I usually use headphones, but now that the speaker is actually decent, I will be using the speaker a lot more on this device. Another thing, if we go into the drop down bar menu, we do see that we have super screenshot. So if we click on that, we can take a normal screenshot, a long screenshot, or a partial screenshot. So we have all of those screenshot modes, and we have that in our native drop down menu, which is really cool. Another thing that we have in here that the Note 9 doesn't even have is a screen recorder in our native drop down menu. So it's pretty cool if you want to just go boop. You know, obviously we have a screen recorder right here. You can go ahead and record. And that's pretty cool. We also have extreme mode for extreme power saving, so that's pretty dope. So it says the standby time can last about 304 hours after using extreme mode. Only essential app and those selected by you can be used. Use the minimal desktop. So obviously you can go into there if you need to save a lot of battery for some reason. So yeah, looking like a very, very decent phone so far. I do have to tell you guys that, you know, when I was in the App Store and in other applications before I actually started shooting, I played with it for a while. So definitely let this device warm up, because the device has to warm up before it starts working fluently. But so far, it's looking like a damn good device. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. If you guys would like to see current pricing for this device, the link will be in the description down below. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below, as well as subscribing if you guys are not a part of the Tech Gang already. Also hit that notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I do upload a new video. This has been Stefan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.